Hi guys, it's Aaliyah. Welcome back to my channel. So, I am back because I am going to decorate some of the little pockets that we made in our, the last, I forgot for a second, but it was the last video. So, what I did, because I didn't want to spend the whole first, 5 minutes fumbling around for my laces and trims and things that I might want to decorate the pockets with, I started to kind of lay out sort of how I want to decorate them. So I started with these two pockets, and of course I want to keep the colors very neutral: beiges, browns, creams, tans, things like that. So I have picked out all my laces that, well, I shouldn't say all of them, but I picked some that are cream color, beige, these types of colors. I have some more over here in a bag. And then I also have my box of snippets and fibers. So we are going to get started. So I kind of laid out how, nothing is glued down yet, how I want to do it. And I think I like these two. So let's just do this one first. And basically, I wanted to embellish, but not over embellish too much. So I think this is actually, it looks nice. And let me get my glue. I'm going to use the art glitter glue for this one because it's a small piece to glue. And this bottle, it's just easy for little bits of glue to come out. All right, and I think no measuring or anything. I'm just going to stick it there. And then this one, I will, oh, you know what? Let's ink a little bit of it. Just a tad. And then we'll glue this one down too. Just like so. Alrighty. And that will go right there. Okay, now what I want to do is, I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to cut off, so let's just glue the top first. And I'm going to need my Fabri-Tac for that. Oops, I moved my trash. I keep wanting to go over there and throw stuff away, but it's not there. Am I on camera? Pretty much. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little glue on top first, just to get the top down. And where's my little pink finger? I'm going to use this to spread out the glue. There's some glue on it already, just so nothing's like globby. Okay, now these ones are sort of tricky, and I hope my head doesn't get in the way, but I'm going to lay it down just like that. And I mean, decorating, it's your own preference. There's no right or wrong way, when you're doing the decorations on your journals, or, well, yeah, journals or embellishments or whatever it is. It's all personal preference and how you want to match the colors or the fibers or whatever. Let me just see. Okay, so that ends right there. Just going to put a light line of glue right there. Very light. All right. So, and I'm wondering if I should leave this or stick it down. You know what? I think I'm just going to only glue the top and let this kind of, yeah, that's kind of nice. All right, so we do want to make sure that's stuck down though all the way. So I'm just going to look for any places that need just a tad more glue, like that area. Okay, so while that is drying, let's do the other one. And then once I go and put it on the actual page, I'm going to see what I want to trim down. This I might just leave because the page is going to be like that anyway. This one, depending on how close the side is to the end of the page, I might have to trim this one down a little bit. But for now, I'm just going to leave it like that. And you know what, let's just do a little tiny bit of inking just around some of the edges, just so it's not so, I don't know, new looking. Okay. So that is that one. All right, so that can go, and I'm going to put it up there to dry for a minute. Now let's work on this one. Okay, so, and these are actually 2 little playing cards. They're not real playing cards. They came in like and see how they're aged and stuff. I don't remember where I got these. I don't know if I bought them or I was gifted them. I'm not really sure, but I have not quite a few, but you know, some of these cards, but I thought it'd be cute to be tucked back there. This I'm going to do here. And then I thought maybe this here or something. So first, you know what I want to do? I want to glue this down just to get that out of the way. And sometimes these are hard to tell which is the front and which is the back, but I think it's like this. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I want to do a little bit of inking these edges just so I can see where the ends are. Like kind of like where it ends. And let's just throw some of these on too. Okay. All right, so let me put this back on just for now. Let's put some of this glue down. So I'm going to put a pretty big globs of glue because I'm going to spread it. And this I definitely have to make sure I spread very thin because this is a very I don't know, holy lace. Like there's a lot, it's not really, the glue will squish through the holes is what I'm saying. Okay, and so let's just, am I in frame? Good, I am. Going to do like that. Make sure that is all okay there. Perfect. And just hold that down just for a little bit. And I mean, granted, some of the glue still comes out, but that's okay because it's not like globs of glue oozing out. For now, I'm just going to cut this right here, just to kind of make it a little more manageable. All right, so see, we still have a little bit sticking up, so let's get rid of that. Actually, let's see if that worked. And a little here. And this, not a lot of glue is coming out. It looks like I'm doing a lot, but I'm really not. It's just little bits of glue. All right, and maybe a tad bit more down there. And a little bit there. And a little bit there. Okay, so I think that is good. And for this, I'm thinking like this. I wonder if I have another ticket. I believe I should. I don't know if I did. I showed this in one of my videos. I love this. I actually already started using it. It's my book for keeping all my ephemera ideas. And what I did, which was nice, like I was watching 2 videos today that I really want to do. One was by Sherry over at Turquoise Dreaming. She was making one of her weekly challenges. So I put down the type of ephemera that it was that she was making and then the channel that I saw it on. So I would remember kind of like if I wanted to go back and rewatch the video and stuff, I know where to look. So I'm looking for I'm looking for a missing piece. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, hold on. There we go. How's that? And let me ink that up because I think that one looks like I inked it. So let's just ink this one up too. All right. And let's see how we want to actually do it. I'm thinking something like that. And then I kind of want to put like a little flower or something here. All right, so that, you know what? I do cheat sometimes just because, you know. So when I put this, I want to make sure it's just like that. So see how I put that little line? And obviously that line will be covered anyway, but it kind of gives me a rough like estimate of where I should be putting the little thing we're gluing on. And I'm just going to use the Fabri-Tac because of the lace there. I just want to make sure that it all is going to stay. All right, so there's that one. And then this one, probably like that. So I'm going to do this, but then I'll know just to cover it up just a little bit. Okay, well, let's get this one done. I don't know if I'm in frame, but I'm really just putting glue on the back of this little thingy, the little ticket. And this is the side that's going to be on the lace. So I'm just going to put a little bit more. All right. Now, okay. Yeah, I definitely want something here in this little corner. I don't know what it'll be yet, but I do also have my the snippets, you know, like the small little tiny pieces. So we could probably find something in here. Yeah, so let me put that aside for now. And let's figure out first how we're going to do this. So I want it like... kind of like that, but I'm going to glue it first. Let me see if I can... yeah, so that I'll know where to glue. You know what, actually, and I know it's really light outside and I'm kind of getting a big reflection from the outside. Okay, so let's glue this on first. And since it is just paper, I'm gonna just use this glue. Okay, now let's try lining that up again. It goes like... okay. I'll just hold it down for a second. All right. Now it's gonna go kind of like that. So let's just make a little cheat mark. Okay. And what I want to do though is open it just so I know where I'm gluing. All right, so if it's gonna go like this, these two very tips don't need glue on it. All right. Sometimes when I'm gluing or cutting for that matter, sometimes I forget that I'm on camera and I'll bring it close to me just because it's easier, but I forgot that maybe you guys need to see it too. So I do apologize. Okay, now it's like that. Oops, no, like that. Okay. All right, so let's take a look and see how that is. I think that, and you know, while I'm in here, I'm just gonna do a little more inking. Okay, and then when that goes in there, there. And again, I'll probably leave these until I know exactly like where and the page is going to be, because it's possible that the pages are accommodating for both of those end parts. All right, so I'm going to put that aside. So that's those, and I figured those out. Let me just see how we are for time. We're at 15 minutes. That's kind of a long video for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here, and what I'll do is I'll probably do the other ephemera off camera, and then I'll come back on just to show you, because I mean, decorating stuff is pretty easy. We did those two together and it wasn't too bad, and I'll kind of show you what I'm doing with the other ones. So I hope you found this video enjoyable, and don't forget to stay tuned for my next video on this ongoing journal process. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.